Hi guys, I wanted to come to you with a video today. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to call this, but I have gone through all of my wax inventory except for my Better Homes and Garden and Sensational stuff. I haven't done that, but I've gone through all my vendor wax. I've gone through all of my makeup at this point. And I am sitting here right now surrounded by makeup and hand lotions and wax and stuff that I have bought in the last couple of years. And I know some of this stuff was bought to make me feel better with grief. Or OCD got involved, or whatever got involved, and I should have known or paid attention or whatever, and it was almost like a game, or it made me feel better. It made me happy to get stuff in the mail. It made me happy to go to the store and purchase this stuff. And so when this really hit was at the beginning of 2018. At the end of 2017, I shut the chapter on the grieving and all of that stuff, and immediately my tooth hit. Where I had cracked the tooth, I ended up with a root canal, and I had a month where I was just basically down. And I had a lot of time to think because my tooth hurt so freaking bad. I didn't care about anything at that point. And one of the things that I realized while I was sitting around here was I wanted to go on with life and start new and fresh and stuff. But what I realized was that with the grief and in the past 3.5 years, I guess, that I've been doing YouTube, I have bought a ton of stuff. Candles, wax, makeup, anything and everything. It's fun to be a part of a community. And when I get a part of something, I become obsessed with it. Obviously, because I have OCD. And even taking the medication for it, it still gets out of hand. And there would be days that I would be down. Case in point, one day, I think it was either Valentine's Day or the day after Valentine's Day, my cat got sick. And so the first thing I thought of was he got sick. I called the vet and they said he had gotten into some outside cat food, which not that it wasn't outside with other cats, it was stuff that I feed the other cats. I accidentally dumped some of it on the floor and I was trying to get it back in the bucket and he was eating as fast as I was scooping back in the bucket. And so his stomach is that sensitive. You know, he can eat 12 pieces of that cat food and we have, you know, I'm cleaning up the floor for the next 2 days. So I got really upset about that because he's getting older. He's probably 15 now or more at this point. And it upsets me when he gets sick. And so then I went outside and I started seeing these flowers that my mother used to grow. And they were across the street at the neighbor's house. And that upset me. And I was like, okay, I'm going shopping and I'm going to go get something that I deserve to feel better. And I got in the car and I'm like, you are a freaking idiot. You do not need anything to feel better. What could you possibly need that would make you feel better? So actually I went and got a donut and some coffee. So I didn't bring in that probably wasn't the healthiest thing to do, but at least I didn't bring in 15 lotions or 15 candles or a bunch of makeup, and that was probably the cheapest alternative because it was $5. So I decided when my tooth was hurting, I was like, you missed a step. You've got to get rid of all this stuff that you've accumulated in your grieving time, the 5 years of grieving. And like I said, even though I'm out of that grieving period and that's what surrounded my life for 5 years, I will always grieve my parents. Just like I did this week. When I lose that cat, that's my mom's cat. When I lose him, that's going to be another moment. It's not going to be fun. I'll be running around out in the streets. If you see me, wave, honk, keep on going. But with just all this stuff around here, my goal this year is to get rid. My goal this year was to move on and start new things. And I will, within reason. That doesn't mean that I can search things out of what I want to do, but don't go freaking buy everything that it entails. Like my art class, I haven't bought anything for it, because I have most of the stuff already, because that was already a tangent before. So, my goal this year in 2018 has kind of changed, from this new person, whatever. You can't go from grieving and being this one way and jump right into, I'm going to become a new person. I figured that out. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure things out. And by the way, you're probably going to see this shirt in about 5 videos. And at this point, I don't even have what it takes to get up and go in there and change shirts. I'm in here. I filmed like 4 or 5 videos, wax videos, and right now I'm kind of in a depression just sitting here seeing all this stuff. So when I shoot this video, I'm getting up and I'm walking away from this room. I am proud of all I've accomplished. Looking at all of this stuff that I've went out and bought, I've wasted money on, it upsets me. But at the same time, I didn't do it in one day. I'm going to fix it in one day. Not only that, it is a learning lesson for me. To have all this stuff, not to do it again. Hopefully, I learned that lesson. But, I love YouTube. I love being involved with all of you guys and talking to you guys about all of this stuff. And in the last year, I've realized that I don't need to go out and buy and haul all this stuff because, yes, you guys love to see it, but you all love to see the videos, the empty videos, or the hauls that I do have. And they don't have to be elaborate hauls. It can be a Target haul. It can be a Dollar Spot haul, a Dollar Tree haul, a few pieces of makeup, a favorites video, what I'm enjoying in life. Those things you all have showed me are great videos to do. So there's other ones that I'm thinking of in my mind that I want to do right now. But my whole goal right now is to try to get through as much of this makeup, as much of this wax as I possibly can. I'm listing it all down and I'm marking it off the list as it goes, and it makes me happy every time a line goes through something. Every time I throw something in the empty bin, I cheer because I'm like, yes, that's one more thing that's gone I don't have to deal with. And I'm not bringing stuff in the house like I was when I first started with YouTube. Every weekend I went to Sephora and I spent anywhere from $50 to $100, $150. I would go to Lush. I would go to Bath and Body Works and spend that money. Don't worry, anybody. I'm not in debt, so I paid it off. It's all paid off. So I own all of this. Yay for me. I have more wax and lotions and potions and stuff that I know what to do with. So I am not financially in debt. I am not in trouble. I am not that's not what's got me upset. It's just the sheer fact of there are boxes all around me full of stuff. And I'm a blessed person. 5 years ago, I lost the two most important people to me in the world. I was basically left alone in this world by myself to figure it out. And as we've all seen, and you all didn't see the first year and a half or 17, what was it? Probably the first 2 years, maybe a little less than 2 years of, probably let's say 20 months, the first 20 months after my parents died. You didn't see that part. It was really depressing anyways. It was bawling and sleeping and depression, and you didn't need to see that. But you've seen all that's came after it. And this is a part of the learning curves. You've been there with me through a lot of learning curves that I've done, stupidity that I've done. When my parents died, I basically was like, oh crap, I don't know what in God's name I'm doing. And I didn't. And I figured it out. It's all good. You know, and I look at this stuff and I'm like, you know what? You've been through worse. This is easy compared to where you've been. Yes, it's depressing. Yes, it's overwhelming, but we got it. We got it under control, relatively, let's put it that way. Now I've got it under control because I've got it stopped. I'm glad that some of you have shared with me that you have the same things, that you have as many lotions or body soaps or hand soaps or wax as I do. And I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. And I know in the world we live in today, a lot of times it can be, you know, let me just go get away from this and go and buy something. And it makes me feel better for about 2 minutes and I go on. And when this stuff come in, I enjoyed it for about 5 minutes and then I went on and I went and bought something else. So one of the things that I'm doing now, I'm trying not to go through everything like just wasting it. I'm going to go through it and I'm going to enjoy it. Because I paid for it, I'm going to enjoy it on the way out. I'm just trying my hardest not to buy a bunch of stuff and bring it back in my house. I don't want that. So I just wanted to let you all know that this is a big learning lesson for me. Just because of everything that I pulled out of here, learning from my grief that I shopped my grief. I know that because of my therapist. She said you got happiness from that for a few minutes and then it was like pff, on to the next thing. I get that. I'm not blaming it all on that. Was I conscious of it? Not all of the time, but when I did get conscious of it, I slowed it down, but I didn't get it slowed down all the way. And I transferred it from going out and shopping to buying on the internet, and I didn't see that. You think I would, but I didn't see that. And now I see it, and I've been off 4 days. I've been off since Wednesday, and I've gone to 4 Targets, and I have spent probably $40 on this type of boxes right here. Some mouse pads. They're from the dollar store. That is to help me with my YouTube videos and helping me store some of my wax so that I can put it in there, and my lotions, because I have a dollar store thing here that's going to break. The bottom's going to fall out of it pretty soon. And I've used that stuff to, I think I bought 6 of those boxes in the last couple of days. I bought some spray bottles for cleaning and stuff like that. I think I've spent $40 in 4 days. And for me, that is a miracle from God, except for the $111 that I spent for the cat on his cat food, because he has to have prescription cat food. And I got 2 bags. He ran out of everything all at the same time. Usually we somehow stair step it, and this time he ran out all at the same time. So that one wasn't a good one, but anyways, it's all good. But I wanted to let you all know that I know I said at the beginning of the year that this was the year that I was going to, you know, just go for it all and everything. And right now, I think right now I'm just going to enjoy what I have. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to try to figure out what I want to do with my life next. Instead of jumping out there like the goof that I am and going 4 ways of crazy, I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to read. I'm going to do my bullet journaling. I'm going to watch YouTube channels. I'm going to go through this and I'm going to smell every dadgum one of these waxes that I melt, and I'm going to use the lotion and the perfumes and the makeup, and I'm going to enjoy it. And hopefully by the end of the year, maybe I'll have a new direction of where I want to go. I don't know, but I've always been one of those people that acts first and thinks last. And so I think I'm maturing because I stopped and I think it was because of my tooth that I stopped, and I realized what I was doing, that I was jumping off and going again, hadn't thought about anything. And then I stopped and I thought, and I'm like, you need to get rid of this stuff that you accumulated first, and then we're going to go somewhere next. So I just kind of wanted to let you know that after seeing all of this that I've pulled out, I've still got a book thing. I've still got the Better Homes and Garden and Sensationals. The candles, I am not going to inventory them this year. It may be later in the year, but I am not worried about candles this year. That's next year's project. But I want to get through as much stuff in my house as possible and learn some new things and just take it easy and enjoy what I have for once in my life and save money. There's a thought. I don't understand that concept. So I just wanted to let you know where I'm at right now. 3 months from now, I may be just crazier than a loon. Well, I am crazier than a loon, but just running around crazy, and some of y'all may be like, yoo-hoo, come back to us, and you were on a path somewhere else. That's what I do. That's who I am. But I just wanted to let you know, I've always been open and honest with you, and I have a lot of crap in my house. And so I've stopped, and I'm taking a look at it, and I'm going to take care of it, and I'm going to use it up. And if there's some stuff that I can give away to friends or something like that, I will definitely do that. But I just wanted to let you know what I'm learning from this, what my new goal for 2018 is. Never mind, we're in the middle of February now, but no, I've never been one at a timetable yet, so I don't know why I should start now. But I just wanted to let you know where I was at, and if you have any comments or thoughts, or I don't need to be told that I have too much crap, duh. It's just one of those things, and I'm just going to take the rest of the year and I'm going to use it up, and I'm going to go with it. So I just wanted to let you know that, and I hope you enjoyed all of these videos that I've showed of all the wax. If you have as much as I do, just know that you're not alone. I'm always out there leading the bunch. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have a comment that, you know, is not other, you know, you have too much stuff, you waste too much money. I know this. I realize this at this point. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. See how much I get through, what my next step is. Please subscribe and see where we go from here. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.